What'd you name it this time?
Thursday Live. What's up? What's up? What? What's going on?
There's 2 of them coming in.
Well, even better, we got 2.
Oh.
What's up? What's up, 4 people? 7? What's up, Big Rig? What's up, Stan? Come on, bring it in. See if we can at least get over 9. That's what we got up to on our first failed attempt. Come on, 9. Let's go 10. Where's 10? Sitting in Nevada. Where are you at in Nevada? I mean, on I-80, but last time I checked, that's kind of a long stretch. What's up, Chicago Joe? If you're in Chicago, we're only like 120 miles away. What's that? Got it? Get it. What is it? Now we're down to 8? What the hell, man? This is a slow...
Oh, snap. Is that
Golden State Truck Stop. Golden State. What town is that in? I don't even... I mean, obviously it's right on the California border somewhere or whatever. Golden State Truck Stop?
Oh my God, shoot the fuck.
Yeah, we had the same thing happen last year when we were running Wyoming. No, actually the worst was Nebraska and Iowa when we were coming back across the 80. We seriously saw like 24 trucks in the ditch. I mean, it was horrible. I couldn't even film them all. You know, it was that bad that it was an ice storm. Well, I think it was last January. Actually, it was about a year ago. It was like our last couple of trips going to the West Coast that before we got fuegoed from Landstar. Golden Gate Truck Stop. I'm still trying to think. Sounds totally familiar. Golden Gate? Is that the one? Is that in Sacramento? You talking Nevada? Is that the one right on?
One more.
Like exit 4 in Nevada? Is that the one right before you go into California? Was that Boomtown or whatever I think was right over there? Is that the one? What's the one in Sacramento? Oh, the 49er is in Sacramento. I remember that one too. Oh, Winnemucca. God. Yeah, I remember it says Golden Gate Truck Stop. I remember the sign. It's like the Golden Gate Bridge arches out there or something in their sign, isn't it? But what's that? Dogs are all wanting to get at my balls. Went to the chiropractor today though, like I was saying. They gave me these balls that I gotta put against the wall, put my back against it, and roll up and down all the bad spots in my back because I got some serious, like, talk about muscles that are inflamed in my back and like totally got me stoved up all the time. Basically, take this ball, cut it in half, take the half, and put it in my back somewhere, and that's what my muscles look like and stuff. It's like horrible. They were sitting there. I'm getting like this laser therapy thing done to break down the tissue and everything because my back is so screwed up. Hey, Aliso Viejo. Whoa. What's up, Dan? I grew up in Mission Viejo. I was born at Mission Viejo Hospital in 1973 when it was still a fairly new hospital at the time. Grew up in Mission Viejo. Went to Mission Viejo High School. Graduated in 92. Then I left. I went to Northern California to go to college. So Mission Viejo, though, California kid, surfer kid. Used to have pictures of me with long hair and everything. Surfer kid going down to San Clemente every day. Salt Creek, T Street, San Clemente Pier, Trestles, all that stuff back in the day. Talking 30 years ago now. Trippy. Man, we ain't getting no crowd in here tonight. Maybe it's Thursday night. Maybe I'll keep it brief since nobody wants to watch us tonight, I guess. Obviously, she's playing video games. Karate Kid. Karate Kid was in Reseda. Although I did take karate when I was a kid. Never made it out of white belt, though. Just didn't. Karate never took with me. I guess it was make love, not karate. So I was getting all the ladies when I was 7. Went ahead and dished out karate. You got nothing to say?
I can't hardly hear you.
She's been over here day drinking all day. We got the day off though. Truck's in the shop. Well, it's not in the shop yet. I'm waiting for homeboy to get back to me about a location for it tomorrow to get it worked on because it's supposed to be snowing all the way through tomorrow.
Through Sunday, actually.
Through Sunday now. It's supposed to be snowing, so he needs, because he's a mobile mechanic, he's trying to find a shop or a bay of sorts to get my truck into so he can work on it. So, but it's the only guy in town that'll work on DPF and EGR for Freightliners, because the only other options you got are the Volvo dealer, and it's Volvo, Mack, and Kenworth, and you got JX Peterbilt here in town. There's no Freightliner dealership here in town, so nobody wants to work on my truck. So living in Champaign is all of a sudden a pain in the ass if you have a Freightliner. So it's like, great, but they got a Freightliner mobile truck here, but he needs to find places to work on the truck in inclement weather. Let me see here.
We only have 19 people.
I know.
Is that
Super
right?
slow, man. How did you lose all the weight? You've talked about being heavier in the past. Yes, I actually, at my heaviest, I got up to 320 pounds. The last time I was edging up towards that weight was about a decade ago. And then by 2011, about 2011, I mean, okay, in 2007, I was over 300 pounds. I got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. A lot of people that have been watching this a while, they know this story. Got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. I started edging off a little bit of weight, like I got down to like 280 or something like that. Fluctuated 280, 300 pounds there for a couple of years after that. By 2010, 2011, I started edging off some weight. But anybody that knows the whole scenario, I went several years without medical insurance. And I was not medicated. My body went into a diabetic crisis where your sugars are too elevated and all this kind of stuff. I was trying to eat keto, do all these kind of things, eat a lot of salads and whatever, but my sugars still remained too high. I went into crisis for a very extended period of time, and I started losing weight. I was wasting, is what it was. I was very unhealthy, very dangerous place to be for long periods of time too. And through like 2011, 2012, I was not having a good run with it. Very unhealthy, lost a lot of my muscle mass. I mean, I was a big stocky dude back in the day. Anybody's seen pictures of me 20 years ago or whatever when I was weightlifting, doing all these things. I was 240, 250 pounds. I was yoked. I had like 23-inch arms, big old shoulders, big chest, all this kind of stuff. I was always a stocky dude, but, that's where I started losing weight in like 2011, 2012. I started wasting away and got down to like hovering around 200 pounds for a while. And then 2015, 2015 was like the worst that I got. 2014, 2015, I got down to like 170 pounds. I was rail thin. Went without health insurance for a long time. No, the diabetes itself, well, because I was in crisis. That's the difference. You know, you don't want to be in crisis. You want to lose weight healthy. I was not healthy. My diabetes was totally unchecked. I mean, this is not a political thing, but honestly, when Obamacare got implemented, I could buy my own insurance because from 2011 to 2014-ish, insurance was denied to me because I had a pre-existing condition. I shopped around, looked around for insurance and stuff. Nobody wanted to insure me. 2015, I bought insurance on Obamacare and it was actually reasonably priced and I could get it. Had insurance for 2015. Of course, 2016, as Trump was getting elected in,
You guys are dog shit.
he promised to do away with Obamacare. And all the insurance companies that were involved in Obamacare or the healthcare marketplace started disappearing from even letting you buy insurance. So by 2016, I had no insurance again until, well, and we got married. She had her job still for a little while. So we had insurance in 2016, still managed to go to the doctor, finally got meds again, all this kind of stuff. By 2017, we had managed to still buy our own insurance, but it was like 4 times as expensive. And then 2018, 2019, we were attempting to get insurance and stuff. It was super expensive. I did call insurance brokers. They were straight up telling me too, like, first question when you call an insurance broker, hey, I'm looking for health insurance. And they'd be like, do you have any pre-existing conditions? You know, yeah, I got diabetes. And I can't assure you, sorry, click. It was like, I asked one guy, I said, I thought that was part of Obamacare and everything that you couldn't discriminate against somebody for having a pre-existing condition. He says that's only on
He's there.
the
He's either
healthcare
behind us
marketplace.
or to the right.
Everybody else can, you know, it's Wild West again. We can do whatever we want. And I was like, well, crap, man. That's why I need health insurance. That's why she needs health insurance. She has a prescription for a blood thinner that we're paying $550 a month for. You know, we don't have any insurance, so it's like we got to pay cash for everything, and it's crazy. Greetings from Central Illinois. How's things? What's up, Tommy? We're in semi-central Illinois too. We're in Champaign. So I used to lay in the snow and work. Never again. I moved south. Yep. That's why I'm sure the dude's telling me he wants to find a shop that I can go to. Can you tell that lady sitting next to you to stop talking? It's distracting. Yeah, right?
Front of the library. What?
None. There's just, Taylor's making fun of you.
Oh, he's making fun of me? Good for him. What's he saying?
He said, can you stop talking? It's distracting.
No, I can't. I have to do call outs. It's important.
So yeah, tomorrow though, have the truck getting worked on. I did talk to my chiropractor about, I could shoot a video of me getting popped and adjusted. That'd be pretty badass. But yeah, I figured we'd check in tonight and hang out for a little bit. We're sitting here drinking beer, playing Call of Duty. Duty. Let me see. Where's that? Oh, here it is. Whoop.
Oh, I got killed.
Yeah, she's still playing, was this one? Modern Warfare?
Yeah, Modern Warfare.
She's still playing Modern Warfare. She started playing Cold War and she says it sucks.
Yeah, Cold War blows.
So yeah, tomorrow truck's gonna get worked on. I gotta go back to the chiropractor at 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
Get truck worked on. Still gotta get a service on that stupid thing too. It's just yesterday when we were coming back from Wisconsin, stupid thing was crapping out on us. Just got it back here, parked it. Gonna give it to the mechanic and let him deal with it. You know, it's you get to that point where the truck's derating and shutting down on you and stuff. It's like, nah, just get it home. You know, I wanted to stop. There's a Love's in, it was on the 90 heading into Chicago. They had a Speedco there. The guy said it'd take about an hour to do a PM, and I'm like,
2 more.
we were still, hell yeah, World of War is my favorite one, man. Sorry, squirrel. Any prospect on new truck? No, not yet. We're just waiting, checking things out, just playing it out as time goes on. If anything's going to happen, it'll be springtime or something like that before we really make a move. I try to move slowly on things. What's up, DC? Yeah, Call of Duty World at War that came out back in 2008. That was my favorite one. The original Nazi zombies was a badass. And then there was Battlefield 1943. I started playing that in like 2009. Yeah, 2009 when I got Battlefield 1943. That one was badass too because you could fly the planes, drive the tanks, parachute out of your plane and come down on Iwo Jima or whatever, and it was just a killer game to play. I love that game. Of course, as new games came out, the servers for those ones got corrupted, and you could barely even play them anymore without them freezing up and all that kind of stuff. So it's been a decade since those games have even been relevant, but they're still the best games. Love those games. What?
Yeah. Oh.
I guess I
he
started
needs
this
one
live
shot.
feed. Guess I started this live feed too early. She's still in the middle of her match.
You talking shit when I can't hear
Yep,
you?
I'm talking absolute shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch it. We'll see.
Are we still gonna move south? Yep, eventually.
Yeah.
We're working on it. We're, like I said, it's not like an instantaneous thing. We're sitting here working up a plan. You know,
But it's not something that has to happen right now.
yeah,
either.
it doesn't have to happen right now. It would just be nice if it did. You know, I could easily take the truck and lateral within the company we're leased on with, lateral over to other places in the South. You know, there's Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, and Texas.
Well, all I know is that whatever's going to happen is not going to be where I sit at home and he's gone for weeks. That's not an option. We have choices right now, so it's just.
Yep, probably Texas or Florida though, for the most part. That's what we're seeing. Both are very favorable for business and no state income taxes, and both states are pretty much wide open for business now and everything. So yes, Texas or Florida are both right there. We're Florida, I think, unless you move down the coast of Texas, you know, in the Gulf, as far as it being warmer, a little bit more tropical, maybe stuff like that. You know, there's cheap housing in Texas. There's a lot of cheap housing in Florida too. If you live in the upper half of the state, and especially a little bit more inland, it's very cheap.
Florida looks like more like something where I can not have to sit home and not see you and go crazy for weeks.
I don't know.
Possibly.
I called down to the terminal in Florida and they never got back to me, so I'm gonna have to try that again.
Yeah.
See what's up with that. But they've got ads up and everything too for Florida, Texas, everything. There's work all over the place down there for the company we're leased on with, and just basically it'd be about transferring to another terminal and just start running stuff and get transitioned down there. I think overall, yeah, getting out of Illinois, especially the tax and political climate of Illinois is not favorable. Plus our CDLs not transferring over here and all that stuff, having to redo that whole process. Eventually, we're just going to have to get out of Illinois and, you know, are we okay with the Florida heat? Yeah, we used to live in Vegas, man.
Yeah. Florida.
Vegas was
Beautiful.
way hotter. You know, Vegas was 140 degrees. Fuck! Ass! I tried Chaga. She didn't respond, sorry. But yeah, we'll get down to, you know, like I said, Florida, as far as aesthetics go, I think Florida is a more attractive place to live overall. Plus, with a lot of coastline and everything, and it's just nice down there. We've always enjoyed Florida. I like Texas too. Texas is cool, you know. And two, as opposed to living in a place like Nevada where it was so dry. Somebody just made a remark about humidity. Yeah, it's the humidity. I do better in the humidity. Living in Vegas, it was so dry. My skin would be dried out. I had cracks on my skin constantly. like eczema and all that kind of stuff. As soon as we moved out to the Midwest, and as soon as it got out here and more humidity and stuff, overall we've just felt way better. You know, breathing better, cleaner air, I guess, not as dry, more saturated. Now we feel better, huh? Right, boy? Yeah. Fat ass sitting here looking at me. Although I do have to admit, with everything going on, that there's actually been, yes, it's more moist. As far as Texas goes, when the move to secede starts to happen, who's gonna be leading it? Texas. Because Texas is still its own federal republic, isn't it? Like, have they ever officially rejoined the Union after the Civil War? I heard
Someone run library.
I heard something about that they never actually rejoined the United States. They're still their own independent republic or something like that. And Tennessee is also a good place. Yes, no state income taxes and all that kind of stuff. Tennessee's way cool.
Yeah.
Again, just looking at what the company
Wetsuit
we're
guy.
leasing with now,
Wetsuit
where
chick.
we could go to with them. You know, if things change in
Might
the
have jumped
future,
down
cool.
into-
But if you move to Florida, you're gonna buy a scooter? Do you mean like actually, like just a little 35, like little Vespa scooter or something like that? You know, Michigan sucks. It's like, it's kind of like think California. You know, I love California. I grew up in California. I love the beach. I love going to the mountains. I love going to the Bay Area and all that kind of stuff. You know, if it wasn't so damn retarded there, you know, could I imagine going back? No, property values are way out of whack. There's no way you'd ever want to try and buy anything there. Taxes are screwed. Regulations are screwed. The politics in that state are screwed beyond belief. Are there a lot of cool people in California? Hell yeah, man. I grew up there. It's like California as a state is great. You know, the mountains, everything. It's like I love it.
You
But
trying
would I be
bust
able to-
just a fountain?
Would I be able to bear to live there now? No. 30 years ago? Yeah. It was still holding on, you know, it was still doing good. Nowadays, no. I would not try to live in California now. There's no way. I would not be a resident of California. I still love to take a road trip down to San Clemente, go to the beach, you know, all that kind of stuff's great. But I'm going to get in, I'm going to get right back out. You know what I mean? It's a place to visit now. That's it. I would never live in California again. So, going to Joliet with a Miller load. What? But it's also kind of the same thing. You got several states in the country that we ended up
Oh,
in Illinois by default because of the work we were doing, you know, last year and everything. Would this have been the place we chose to transplant to as opposed to other places around the country? No. We came here for the work. The work went away, and now we're looking to, same as Vegas, yeah, it's something to visit only. We're over Vegas, but yeah, we'll eventually get out of Illinois here too before we actually start trying to even think of changing our residency or anything like that. We're going to get out of here, get down to somewhere more favorable. You know, I mean, even other states around here, while you can love these places, are really nice. You know, I mean, Illinois as a state is cool. Politics, taxes, everything, no. Same as California. Would we ever move
Why
to
are you
New York
complaining
State?
about a
No.
grenade, you little bitch?
You know, it's like, no.
Run EOD. Run EOD
What else?
like any other person.
Other retarded states. I mean, Oregon's kind of going stupid. Washington's kind of going stupid. Vermont, Massachusetts, you know, a lot of New England states and everything. Yeah, I mean, Ohio is strong for trucking, so is Illinois. I mean, Chicago, you want to talk about freight all day to go pick up loads. I mean, Chicago is it. But should you live here? No. It's not favorable for business, not favorable for most anything outside, unless you want to make a paycheck and wipe your ass with it and give it to the government. That's about it. Sorry, I need a drink. But yeah, New York. God dang, man. New York has gone all stupid. I mean, New York's been bad for years. Massachusetts is horrible. Vermont, Maine. I even heard Maine has a lot of bad stuff going on. Connecticut, Rhode Island, Delaware.
Why do we only have 16 thumbs up? What the fuck? There's 70 of you in here.
You know, but a lot of states are going to be stupid.
Florida blows.
Well, that's what I'd be hoping for if I went down there. Brent just came out, started screwing with the dogs.
You watch your tongue, so now you get a thumbs down.
Trying to make them howl.
Yeah, that's a good fat ass.
Come on,
Yeah.
girl. Come on, girl. Come on, girl.
See what I got to put up with?
Come
Yeah, it's actually funny talking about coyotes. When I take them out for walks around the back, you can actually hear the coyotes out in the fields here howling and yipping. It's like, I better not let them off a leash. They go running off in the bushes and get ate up.
Sure.
Eh.
Oh, I didn't come socks off. Palm cheese.
Or palm cheese, Pomeranian Chihuahuas. Florida's America's appendage. I mean, Florida is great. I mean, it's booming, man. It's a bustling place. You know, there's like 20,
Beautiful.
25 million people living in the state. You know, you can't knock that one. It's like there's plenty going on there.
A lot of people live there.
Yeah. Like the population of Illinois is like 8 million, 6 million of which are in Chicago. You know, it's the rest of the state's kind of emptied out. Actually, you could probably find these on YouTube if you wanted to. Look up Adam Carolla when they used to do Love Lines back in the 90s and 2000s. The Love Lines, he had a segment called Germany or Florida. You could probably look him up and find the sound clips for him. They were hilarious where he'd read off crazy scenarios, true stories of things, something that happened, an incident that happened or something like that. And you had to guess and call in and ask if it was Germany or Florida or state, you know, if it was Germany or Florida. And usually it'd be something like if you found out some guy was banging his entire family or something like that. Some crazy story like that his own kids bore his own children. So what do you call that or something like that? And it was like you had to guess if it was a guy in Germany or Florida. And like that one would be Florida. And they had someone that actually drowned in a vat of human feces or something like that. Well, you know, all the German Scheisse porn going on, you know, so you'd figure out pretty quick that one was Germany, you know, all this kind of stuff that you had to sit there and guess. That was hilarious. Right? An 8 mile story. About 3 or 4 mile, how much crazier does it get down at 3 and 4 mile? Of all the places he has seen, he picked Vegas to live crazy. Who picked Vegas?
I'm on top of our.
Did we get the shaker repaired? It's going to get worked on tomorrow.
You just crouch walk.
I'm waiting for the
To the
mechanic
door.
to get back to me about where I can meet him tomorrow so we can get this all sorted out and get back to work hopefully on Saturday. And I do have the new bumper pieces en route. Taking forever. Gonna finally get the Robin Leach, yeah. Did he live in Vegas?
Oh, he's right.
Thanks,
He's
Elvis.
coming out arches.
Shit, Elvis, where you been, man? We ain't seen you in forever. Is this the same Elvis? Our old Elvis? Is this our original Elvis?
Oh, it's too late.
Because Elvis was always keeping track of our money back in the day. See that? Elvis?
What?
We had Elvis pop in.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't seen him in forever.
Yeah.
Yes, we do, Elvis. We have since gone bankrupt without your financial acumen coming in and telling us what to do, as you can tell. How's the food in Champaign? Well, if the restaurants would open back up, it'd be great. No, I'm just kidding. We do have a sushi place here in town that I like a lot, but they are closed right now because they did not do outdoor dining, and indoor dining is still prohibited. Yeah, Elvis, it's been a minute. What's up? Of course, there's Portillo's. I'm saying that correctly nowadays instead of Portillo's. Portillo's, the hot dog and beef joint. You know,
I'm watching.
Neo is still a dread shill for Dread Pirate Trucker. Trying time to get I haven't seen anything from Dread in a while. Is he still making videos? I haven't kept up with him in a
I'm
while.
watching the middle arches from the roof.
Is because I think Dread wasn't even driving anymore or something like that. He was just, I don't even know. Actually, I gotta admit, I don't even know what Dread does anymore. Didn't you have, I mean, I know he was bouncing around to a lot of jobs for a while in trucking, and then it seemed like he was just home all the time. Or was he doing Uber or Lyft or something like that? Or I don't know. I haven't kept up with what Dread's up to in a long time though. Oh, he loves you, Neo. I made a video a month ago. Yeah, the thing with us, since
He's
the
sniping at the end of the street.
since the first, I've been trying to put out
Two on the
videos
bar and
as
one,
much as
the
possible.
yellow car.
Is he on the road again? Where's he working at? What is he even saying? Because I know he went to like Everett for a little bit. Skittles. Yeah, us and Dredd had a little bit of a thing going on for a minute. That it was a few years ago when we were working at Tri-State still. He asked us he sent us an email asking if we would get on his 5K sub video and congratulate him and stuff. So we did. And then we said, but we're going to catch up to you. Selena did a video that we're going to catch you. We're going to get more subs than you, all this kind of stuff. Because we only had like 3,000 subs at the time. And yeah, I thought we did quit vaping for a minute. And then we got bored. Sorry. $5 from John. What?
This is a very bad.
Have you ever heard of the flatbed chick? If so, do you know what happened to her? I remember seeing her stuff that she just kind of faded out, I guess. So that's the thing you notice too. Some people come in, make a channel, they make videos and they're doing okay for a while, and then they just quit. You know, they start, like, even you could go Allie Knight. She, last time I looked, I mean, it's been a couple months ago probably. It had been over 6 months since she put out a video. So who knows? You know, there was one guy way back when, probably like 2012 or something like that. It was she went to Alaska and went broke. She actually took her truck because she was on with Landstar. Last I saw, did she actually take her truck up to Alaska to do a load and something happened? But yeah, there was like a guy called 1776 Films that I always liked his videos back in the day. and then he just stopped making videos, and then he checked back in after like a year that he had become a mechanic. You know.
You know what throws them off? Just straight up running late because they like switch this on.
What do you think of little guy's truck? Those Western Stars are cool. Yeah. I mean, it's a. You hate? And Brent's in there squealing like a girl.
Oh, I ran straight into that.
But yeah, as like I said, 1776 films was cool. Luke Vernon, he was a guy from
UK.
the UK or Ireland, I think. But you know, Luke Vernon got off YouTube, and last time I heard, like a while back, that he was just posting stuff on Facebook or something like that. But he stopped doing YouTube videos, and it's like, dude. And I think at the time he had like 15,000 subs, and he was getting a lot of views. But he just disappeared all of a sudden. It's like, dude, I liked your videos, man. You know, channels that I actually like to watch on a regular basis. You know, that the guy was quirky and weird, but he was cool. What's up, Sandy from PA? Actually, that's Brokeback is Brent's name in my phone. Is Brokeback Brent? Because he's gay. He's super gay. Is there a hood watch for us? Not right now. Might be something to cross a little bit later down the road, though. I will have to say, I am kind of torn that if Lone Mountain Truck Leasing puts out W9s this year, which we saw a posting by March, they're going to have W9s out. I have to admit, that kind of tickled my balls a little bit. You know what I mean? I was like, that would be something I would consider. And it's funny because he's gay. Gilman, Illinois. What? People are asking you to join the chat.
I will.
I might cut this live feed off before that. Yes, but if W9s pop up at Lone Mountain because we're already in there, might be a thing. Might have to go give it a whirl. I know they'll probably want about, for a brand new truck, they'll run about 15,000 down, around 2,800 a month for 5 years. That is still, people say, Lone Mountain, go get real truck financing. Guess what? You get a truck from Lone Mountain that's brand new, you're getting a better financing rate than you would going out and getting it from a dealer. You know what I mean? No, she's not pissed. She's just into her game. Am I drinking Red Stripe? No, I drank those up. I only had a 6-pack of them. I'm back on the Mother Grabbing CL tonight. Mother Grabbing Coors Light. What's wrong with the truck now? The EGR actuator valve and the wiring need to be replaced. So we're probably looking at a couple of grand right now to get this pecker back to normal. Maybe, well, the EGR valve, if that's what needs to be replaced, runs about $1,000. Then you're talking labor. If the wiring needs to be replaced, they're gonna have to go through that. So whatever happened to Travel Loco, that's old news, man. They sucked. We were there for 4 months and we got the hell out as soon as we got the chance. Yes, in less than a month right now, though, we are eligible to reapply at Landstar if we wanted to. If we want to.
It all depends, I suppose.
Yeah, it depends on. I saw on the mantle in the Vegas house.
Hey, look, I'm not signed in. Look, babe, we're not signed in, but we're under recommended.
Huh. It's weird. But it was a picture of you when you were younger on the mantle in the Vegas house. What picture was on the mantle? Yeah, Ohio Truck Sales is banging, dude. Go get one of them. I would rather go balls deep and get a brand new truck and sign myself up for that torture for 5 years and get a truck from Ohio Truck Sales. I can tell you that right now. Truthism.
He's up top.
What's up, Raven? Long time, huh? Why has it been a long time? People would call me my nickname. What nickname?
He doesn't have a nickname.
My parents had a little nickname for me when I was a kid, when I was little, because I was Jeremy, and for whatever reason they started calling me Jamu. We're cooking.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna cook fajitas tonight.
Do it tonight, or if we end up doing it tomorrow at this point, like after 8 o'clock.
It's almost 9.
Did you hit it?
Why don't you buy a pre-def truck? We looked around before we got the one we got, and the right deal wasn't presenting itself, so we moved on. The truck we got for far cheaper, of course, and I knew getting a def truck was going to be issues, but when you showed that picture, you look like some actor.
Oh, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, looking like Walking Dead. Negan?
It was on the mantle in the Vegas
I
house.
don't know. Who knows?
I don't remember that picture because we didn't really have any pictures hung up in our house.
Well, we didn't have a mantle.
We didn't have a mantle either. We didn't have a fireplace. Maybe at my folks' house they had a mantle.
Yeah, but they didn't have any picture of you up there.
No.
Urkel? No. You must have your people confused.
Too busy in trucking. You gave me very good advice a long time ago of one company I used to work with. Brad Pitt? Yes. Brad Pitt, that's me.
Yeah.
Are we religious?
No. Religious about drinking every night.
That's one thing we do religiously pretty much is, especially the past year, all the time we spent on the couch and everything.
Well, and all this quarantine crap.
Yeah, all the quarantine crap. We're just like everybody else, drinking like crazy just every night, sitting around bored. Might as well drink another beer. Where we gotta be? It was you two on a live stream. You two were drinking at your Vegas place.
I don't know. And he looks like Negan, and we talked about me having a dream one time, I think. I don't know if that was in a video or a live.
Yeah, she says I look like Negan from Walking Dead,
Yeah.
the Jeffrey Dean Morgan guy,
Yeah.
with this face scruff that I look like Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Where the dogs are right here.
They're right here, they're fighting.
They're fighting on the floor. Here, take a look.
That's what I was on.
What's up, dogs?
Bro, stop fucking hard scoping.
They're just chilling. I still can't think of what picture that would be. Of the two of us?
I don't have no idea what he's talking about.
Not whenever they're fucking hard scoping me every round.
You're drinking at your
They're
Vegas
hard
place.
scoping like little bitches.
I don't know. That was, we slept since then. I don't remember.
Yeah, you gonna make a twerking video?
I mean, like.
If you won't make one, I have to make one. My twerking is,
That's a 3-digit value right
yeah,
there.
my twerking is viciously bad.
That's a 3-digit value.
I look like just absolutely mechanical when I try to twerk. So were people calling you Jim? Yeah. I remember we did a live stream. Was that for your birthday in Florida?
Yeah.
Somebody actually called our hotel phone.
Well, yeah, because I got all drunk and told him
Yeah.
our hotel room and everything.
Yeah, somebody called me. I talked to the dude for like a half hour on the phone too. It was hilarious. While we're doing the live stream, I'm sitting back there on the hotel phone talking to this guy.
What brand truck do you prefer? Probably KW.
KW. Or a Packard truck, you know, Peterbilt KW. As far as the styles go, between a W9 or a 389, 379, I would take the W9 just for the amenities of it over a Peterbilt with a bigger sleeper and stuff like that. But overall, the two, style-wise, they're both great. But I would take a KW.
Give her another 6-pack, then she'll twerk. No, man, it takes a C note or more. Not a penny less.
Get a Hino. Is it Hino or Hino? Those are... Isn't Hino Asian truck? Is that like Japanese or something like that?
What flavor are you vaping? Yellow twist. Or
And I got-
yellow peach, I mean.
I got reds, berries, iced.
Yeah.
I assume Elvis is back to be your accountant. Sweet man.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
You got some work
I don't know
to
if we need
do.
anybody to be doing our accounting anymore, but I guess we'd give you a hammer if you want.
No specialized RV sleeper.
Yeah. I mean, if anything,
We like being home.
yeah, we've the past year we've come to like being home. Once you get used to being home every day, it's like over the roads kind of sucks.
Yeah, and for what we do, I mean, we make decent money to be home every night and have a couple of days off a week, and it's actually nice, you know. Instead of spending the downtime looking for loads in a hotel, instead we're sitting on the couch just waiting for
They're camping out in the truck in a
Yeah.
piss-ridden truck stop.
Yeah, or wasting money in a hotel.
It's like you can be home, take showers all the time,
Make food.
crap
Real
in your own toilet.
Yeah.
Not have to spray it down with insecticide and everything because everybody's come in there and just ass blasted the whole joint. How's the truck? It's broke.
Broke. It's a broke bitch.
Getting worked on tomorrow.
No.
Do you work other jobs now?
No.
No. She's
I-
back on the truck with me all the
I
time.
drive a truck.
Where don't you lease your truck out if you like being home? I mean, okay, if you wanted to be an owner operator and be local, you could look at a lot of like hauling fuel, gas tankers. That can be a lot of local work, depending on where you are. The gig we're into, we haul out of one distribution center.
Well, someone said they were leased to who we are, but with a hood, it might be a problem. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean that's if we get a hood, it'll be when after we go to someplace different than where we're at.
Yeah, for now, this place is cool. It's not the place that's going to make us quit. It's going to be when we want to transplant somewhere else.
Yeah.
If it's just to get out of Illinois, the place we're signed on to right now is only in Champaign.
And the dude is right. Yeah, it's like there's some places that we barely get into with our truck if we had a hood. I mean, it's not like it wouldn't be possible, but it would definitely be a lot more difficult.
Well, and there are guys leased on here. I haven't seen an actual hood, KW or Pete here. Well, a couple.
Well, they have those ones.
Yeah, the one truck that
those
we saw,
Terrells.
Terrell Transport.
Yeah, but
Those
there's-
guys, but other than
but they
that,
got short sleepers on them too.
yeah, they're not super long wheelbases. They're probably like 250, 260 at the most. I've seen a couple other guys that have Freightliner Coronados. They're a little longer, big fuel tanks on, a little stretched out, but still, it's not beyond workable. If you had seriously a 290-inch W9, 86-inch sleeper, you would be hard pressed in some of these places.
Get a
Real
hood
hard
like-
pressed.
Get a hood like little guy, a mini hood, an almost hood. It was almost a hood.
Well, haven't actually seen the whole truck yet. If he got a 4900, is it a 4900 or a 4964 Western Star? They're long wheelbase trucks. I mean, they're like 265, 270 inch. So if you got a legit one with the 82-inch Stratosphere sleeper and all that kind of stuff, then yeah, that thing might be a tank, man.
No, Sandy, we don't ever go to Pennsylvania.
No, we don't go to Pennsylvania anymore. Yeah, I mean, if I was gonna, like I said, pre-emission motor, go get a C15 Cat, old W9.
Of course.
Dude, that was like, that reaction you just had, that was first time prison sex is what it was. What? Oh my God. He's straight up in there having virgin prison sex right now. Someone referred to me as Ron Jeremy.
Somebody was trying to guess your.
I'll take that compliment.
was trying to guess your nickname. Yeah, he's playing Call of Duty.
Well, the 386 is that one with the slope nose. If you want one, the shorter squared hood Peterbilt, it's a 388. Go look up a 388. Still has a squared hood on it, but it's not an X hood. It's actually more snub nosed. they can still have the motor and all that kind of stuff. But the 388 Pete was the one that, or was it a 378 or a 388? I don't know if the model year changed, like 379 to 389.
Up.
He's getting into it. Yes, 12.7 Detroits. Actually, the first truck I bought was a 2000 Volvo and had the 12.7 in it. It was a great motor. I mean, if you're just out hauling standard 80,000 pound freight with it, of course,
Last year we almost got a Mac Anthem.
yeah, we actually got pre-approved for a Mac Anthem from Lone Mountain.
Yeah.
And we passed on it though. We're like,
Yeah.
the sleeper was too small, stuff like
He's
that.
up on the deck.
It would have been okay, but ultimately it was like better off to pass on it. But we were gonna get that one for cheap too, cheap
Yeah.
down, like $9,000 down.
That was before we got CHI.
That was before we got the
That's
CHI
why we were
gig.
doing the what was that? The RTL? Is that what it is?
ABF.
ABS.
And we were doing ABF hauling doubles. We were looking into that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a 2000 Volvo with the 12.7 Detroit. Engine was great. Truck ran great. The time I had that truck, I had no problems with it. It's a good, strong, sturdy motor. They're smaller motors. They were more fuel efficient for the day, you know, in the 2000s, while trucks were still averaging 5 and 6 miles to the gallon. They're both 389 now. Yeah, as far as I know, I can't remember the last model of 388 I saw. They might have been back in the pre-emission time, but the 388 was definitely a more snubby one, but you still get the grill, you know, the hood. So, but they sold them with little coffin sleepers and short wheelbases and day cabs and all that kind of stuff. But if you land on one of those, you could still get like a 63-inch flat top sleeper with it or something like that, maybe even a 70-inch sleeper. But they were just a good alternative if you didn't want the full long hood. So Century for aerodynamic 12.7, it's worth the bumps. Yeah, like our truck now, it does good. We get like 7.5 miles to the gallon with it, even 8 miles to the gallon. It's a rough ride, short wheelbase, but it gets the job done. Yes, pre-emission Detroit motors were great. Detroit's back in the day were known for burning more oil and stuff, you know, like it was like the old joke of you always had to carry like a couple of gallons of oil with you at all times because they were just going to leak like crazy and stuff. But that might have been way back when, old Detroit motors. What's the website for merch? You should be able to find it below our videos. You'll see the links for Teespring and stuff like that.
Yeah, in the description of our videos, there's a link to Teespring, and then also on our videos, there's a little running thing across the bottom with all the different ones. And then when you go to the store, obviously you can look through the whole store, the ball and chain film store, at the different stuff.
Yeah, like I said, the old Detroits, he's saying the two-stroke Detroits. Like I said, I can't remember the exact years or anything. You're talking 80s and 90s and stuff, maybe before the Series 60, but yeah, they leaked a lot of oil, they blew a lot of smoke. Quit vaping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't you just quit breathing? Why don't you quit taking a shit?
See, Sandy, if you go, it's like our video right now, and then right there, that's all of our merch. You just click one of those, and then you can
check it out.
You can check it out.
Oh yeah, you would have been gone.
She ain't even trying, but she looking right tonight.
You got half that right. I ain't even trying.
See, you're back like the old days, man. Sitting here giving a shit when they know all about our money and telling us what to do.
Yeah.
What's up, Fresno? I used to drop loads of gas in Fresno.
Dropping loads.
Dropping loads. Can't remember the name of the stations. It was a not Shell or Chevron or anything. It was like they're like a off-brand gas station, like kind of like Quick Trip out here or whatever. I can't remember the name of them now. But they were all over around Kern County and everything too. I forget the name. But I remember
Punjabi Petroleum.
yeah, probably.
Valero, Sinclair.
No, man. No, it's the name of like the convenience store. They had it was unbranded gas though. It was just forget the name of those fucking gas stations.
Hi
now.
Ryan, you always send us those 1, 2, 3 greeting cards.
Oh hey, what's up, man?
What?
What?
Yeah, Kentucky was a place we thought about.
Yes,
It's nice
yes,
down there.
We have been to the Iowa 80 truck stop. We have videos about it.
Yakima.
You know what
That's
I
where
thought, so?
Ryan
Yeah.
lives.
Not
That's where Chaka lives.
No, Ryan, the one that always sends us those greeting cards. He's that guy. He's
Oh. Well, no, Chaka lives
Tri Cities, right?
Tri Cities.
Oh.
And I know Yukon. He always talks about he drives a 90 all the time up there or whatever.
Bro, I
He lives somewhere up in Washington too.
No, we only watch our trucking channels.
I only watch our videos over and over again because I admire myself so much. Yeah, other trucking channels I've been watching recently are Trucking with Schmidt,
Just trucking.
Just Trucking.
You can still confidently say that you've only got a 360 or
Honestly, we've only been
If
tuning
Little
in
Guy puts something up, I watch that. I haven't
mostly just to see if he actually got his hood.
Yeah, we're keeping up with this truck thing. So now he might actually have this truck. So do I watch Hensley? I haven't seen anything from him pop up in a while. So I guess, no, I haven't watched him in a while.
OMG.
What?
No. I'm just repeating comments.
No, there's another dude. I caught a couple of his videos. He kind of reminded me of a like next generation of Bubba Nesbitt. Was a Misfit Trucker. Anybody watch him? He's got like 5,000 subs now. That guy's been kind of funny.
Bro, fucking Trump. It's the only time that I'll say Trump's a little bitch.
Yeah, Brent's just in there.
It's the only time that I'll say Trump's a little bitch because he's just sitting on that ankle.
Misfit is not funny. No, I thought today he had a video up going over like conspiracy theory stuff. I guess I can't say funny, just his content though. He's like being more aggressively confrontational, I guess. But he's not doing like Bubba Nesbitt always did by talking shit about other truckers and stuff. Just
Doesn't he talk politics?
he's doing more just off the cuff. Yeah, just general stuff, I guess. I don't know. Elite Fleet. I haven't heard of him. Move to the great state of Ohio and I'll get you a huge discount at Ohio Truck Sales.
Yeah.
You betcha. We'll get right on that. Company, then buy a truck, then company drive, and then tent windows, and then buy a truck.
Chaka.
Hey, Brent, better watch his mouth talking about our Lord and Savior. BOC Enterprises. Yeah, I've come across him. I haven't watched any of his stuff. Team Tiny. I've seen RVT pop up here and there, but it's like that thing too. When I'm scrolling through stuff, I don't.
We watch other things in the world usually.
Yeah, I'm watching news clips or
Tim Pool.
You know, like say social, political stuff or whatever here and there.
Adult TV.
Adult what?
Adult TV.
Yeah, boring stuff. Yeah, millionaires in 5 years. Yeah, I guess we're kind of eating that one.
Well, I mean, technically on paper, just about.
Yeah, I guess in a way we did make over $1 million within 5 years, but
what are we
just didn't
looking
keep
for in
it
a
all.
new truck? A lower payment.
For it to be nice,
For it to be nice and
reliable, and cheap.
with a warranty.
Wow.
No, actually, if we get a new truck, it should just be a new truck. I mean,
If you're going to take on a bigger payment, and it's going to be the two of us,
I mean, why keep putting out money for repairs? Because then you got repairs and downtime. I'd rather just put out the money and keep working. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, taking on the new truck payment with the warranties and everything makes sense in some ways.
I know, right, Devilman?
Wow, that shit hit
Liable and cheap, don't usually go. Yeah, right. Yeah, new truck, warranties, and the payment. Because I was crunching numbers after this repair, see what this is going to be. But as it sits right now, from August when we got this truck, I was crunching numbers about down payment. You know, I did a Lone Mountain scenario. You know, if I paid 14.5 down and roughly 2,800 a month since August, we would have been at about $28,000 right now with no mechanical downtime. Say if the truck had no problems. Like I said, this is a little bit of a hypothetical, but at least we would have been at $28,000 out of our pocket right now on a new truck. As it stands right now, before we even get this repair bill that we're going to have right now, we're sitting at about 32,000 of outgo for down payment, payments,
And downtime.
repairs, and the downtime we've had too, because we probably lost
Lots of
about
revenue.
3 weeks of revenue on top of it. So we're sitting around 32,000 before this next repair even happens. So this truck, compared to a new truck, and a hypothetical that would have not had the mechanical issues, prospectively, that we would have been cheaper right now with a new truck. Now, as this truck gets its issues sorted out over time and it gets paid off sooner, could this truck potentially be cheaper and we make more money
Later on?
Potentially. But is this a truck that is going to be functional if you and I were both in it running again too? No, absolutely not.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't have an inverter. We can't put a microwave or a fridge or anything in it. It's a single bunk. I mean, not that we use the double bunk for anything other than storage, but
Thank you, accountant Elvis.
Yeah.
We'll get our costs down.
actually our costs are down.
Yeah, overall, I mean, our overhead is really low. We're putting out truck payment and insurance. We're putting out $10.84 a month for this truck.
Yeah.
So it's really cheap.
And our home expenses are not that much either. We got rent, utilities, groceries, and a car payment.
Yeah.
I mean,
And child
nothing-
support,
and child support, cell phone.
phone bills.
Yeah, but nothing, no, like, you know, grocery list of credit cards or nothing like that, you know.
Yeah, overall. Now, if we were both back on the road running full time and we had some mad money coming in, of course, new payment, all that. What's the personal vehicle payment? Well, it's for the BMW M5, so $650 a month is our car payment roughly.
Yeah, basically.
But it's almost paid
overtime
off
they
too,
have, yeah.
so we almost got that bastard paid off, and then that'll drop us down quite a bit. Nice thing coming out here too, our insurance was cheaper.
Yeah.
Than being in Vegas, because our car, while it was in Vegas, the insurance rates were a lot higher.
We actually spend less money on food being home than we did when we were on the road. So
Yeah, and eating home every day was far healthier.
yeah, healthier.
We make salads and actual home cooked meals.
Yeah.
Lisa Prime and get big bucks.
Yeah, not.
You betcha, buddy.
Yeah,
We
been
get
there,
right
done
on
that.
that. Tasby. His truck
Have
has
to
a loose
loosen
nut
up behind
behind.
the wheel.
Yeah, that was the thing too. Well, actually, the house in Vegas wasn't that expensive. It was like $1,200 a month for that house. Now, as soon as we moved out, they raised the rent on the next people because property values were going up too. So they knew, like, hey, we can get more money out of this.
Yeah, we were renting that expensive place in Vegas, but we got rid of that.
2018.
Yeah, 2018.
We got rid of that almost 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
And then we just went and lived on the road for almost, what, a year and 4 months about?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we were saving mad money on that. We saved $15,000+ in rent, utilities, and BS in Vegas by just going on the road. Yeah, like I said, that 14 grand plus utilities, say, I'm talking $15,000 plus by getting rid of that house.
Yeah, we don't have to deal with parking.
T's and P's.
I don't know.
What was T's and P's?
I have no idea. No, no.
A Pollo Loco? No.
Just Pollo Solo.
They got a chick. They got a Chick-fil-A
Yeah, they got a Chick-fil-A.
and KFC. That Pollo Loco is good though.
Yeah.
Gotta admit. Oh boy.
Whoa.
What?
This fucking Larry Henderson, he knows a little bit too much.
Place on Cherry Falls? What?
What did you talk about?
How'd you know where we lived? Well, must have shown the street sign at some point in time or whatever.
Yeah.
The fact that somebody remembers Cherry Falls
It's kind of scary.
a couple of years later.
It's kind of creepy, bro.
It's like, taking notes? Yes, but we did used to live on a street called Cherry Falls. Chick-fil-A's all right.
It's alright. I mean, if you got to go to fast food, I prefer it over McDonald's or.
Yeah,
something.
it's better. But then too, if we have choice of fast food to go to, we pull through Portillo's or
Yeah.
something like that. It's just better food all around.
Yeah, no shit, Elvis.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah, Larry.
And drinking. No.
Yeah, Larry, explain. How did you know Cherry Falls? What's up with that?
Yeah, what's up
Did
with
you
that?
look me up on the internet? Did you Google me or something like that and found some info? But yes, the Cherry Falls, correct. That's true.
Yeah.
Somebody knew where we lived.
Yeah. You know
But,
what
I mean,
was Monday night?
Today's day and age, internet and everything,
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
not
that
hard, I'm
hard to
sure.
find somebody, but
It's like a point
Yeah, it's
nine.
not like. But still. I don't like it.
I mean, overall, is it a bad thing? No, who cares? Because
Yeah, Portillo's is dope.
if somebody really wanted to find us, is it that big a deal? Is it like you just found Brangelina or something like that?
You just sniffed Jimmy's undies. How long y'all down for? I don't know. It's only been an hour, so we usually go at least an hour and a half too.
No, as far as the truck being down.
Oh,
We might be down. Well, we took
Hopefully
today
it'll
off
be
because
ready
it's
tomorrow.
busted. Hopefully, you'll have it done tomorrow and we can be back to work for Saturday. So, just trucking. He says it all the time. What?
oh, the T's and P's for like garbage and all the home bills, I suppose. Well, maybe.
We're scratching Sniff Stan.
Yeah. Stan, the ultimate fan.
Our Stan?
I'm assuming. It's only Stan I know.
Stan Kuban. What's up, John? Yeah, we'll be looking at Texas for sure, man. It's definitely in our periph. You know what I mean? There in Florida is what we're really looking at right now. If everything's come together, I mean, I would not X out other places as well. Texas and Florida, though, are kind of the ones in our main crosshairs right now.
My whole beef is I don't want to be left at home because our truck is not suitable to run team or super solo. It's
Well,
not something we have to do, so I don't want to make the choice to do it.
There may be a transition, is what it is, before other things get worked out.
Yeah, I don't play transitions.
Yeah, home prices in California are stupid. As a matter of fact, if you don't mind living off of tainted water and grass clippings, you can be a nice lower middle class family in North Korea, I'm sure. So I heard.
Mhm.
So yeah, as far as the truck getting fixed, though. Hopefully it's fixed tomorrow, back on the road on Saturday. And then, like I said, we're looking at probably springtime if we were really going to try to make a move. It's going to take a little bit. We're going to work on it. Going to work through the rest of winter here probably. And then,
Yeah, unless, we hear from Florida, and that works out.
yeah, I know. We don't want to get flagged, huh, Chaka? Sitting down on something tomorrow, we're going to be put on the list to go to the gulag or whatever. It's kind of funny how things are working out, huh? Everybody's getting banned online all of a sudden. Even Trump got deleted off everything.
Oh, you can.
T's and P's. What? Okay, I watched a Just Truckin' live feed the other day when he's talking about that T's and P's. And somebody said what it was, and I totally forget now. Buy a truck like Truck and Review Channel guy?
No.
They didn't buy that truck. They did a lease purchase deal with it, I think, at the Southern Pride Transport. Those are Southern Pride's trucks, I think. I think they're on a lease purchase kind of deal or something like that. Kind of like Prime and shit. With double what I paid for it out here in Eastern PA. Next stop is Poverty, North Middle Tennessee. I'll die there. Yeah. Now, if you can be in a place that's expensive and you already have a house, sell that fucker. Take the profits and go someplace cheap and pay cash. You know what I mean? That's
thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers. That's I'm kind of coming around. Oh yeah, because they were talking about somebody that got hurt or somebody that died or something like that, and saying thoughts and prayers. Live upstairs in Graceland, right above the jungle room, Mama. Because Elvis used to hang out in the jungle room and watch girls wrestle and walk out in paradise. Hell yeah, Mama.
What happened to Lil Dog?
He fell out.
No, there's no shot.
Went somewhere. He's working, and I've still seen where he puts up some little live feed thing or something one day, but he stopped making videos like he used to a long time ago. It's been shit.
He keeps getting in trouble with the wifey.
Yeah, he has family things going on where I think he dropped off YouTube to concentrate on the family thing. Which, hey man, whatever, it's just YouTube. If you're willing to give up everything for YouTube.
Well, I think he had more issues than YouTube. He's got more issues than Time Magazine.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying though, if tomorrow it was like a choice of I got to take care of my family and kids or concentrate on putting content on YouTube, buy YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, it's like no big deal.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do. Yeah, whatever things he had going on at home, hey man, power to you if that's what you got to do. You know. A little window tint can't fix.
I think that was a little guy Jeb.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, maybe check back in tomorrow. I think we'll jump off here.
Yeah.
I think we'll check back in tomorrow with the truck though and see what's up and shoot a little vid or do another live feed. Maybe check back in and.
Yeah, since we only got 80 people in here tonight.
Whatever.
Gosh. God. Usually we have a couple hundred at least.
Yeah, it's up there at least 100.
Yeah, or a little out. It's like 100 and
whatever.
150.
People ain't showing no love tonight. They must be all wrapped up doing their own thing with their families and their own lives and can't come watch us.
God.
You need help, Connor?
Yeah, smash the like button on the way up.
Yeah.
Why not?
It helps the analytics.
Yeah. We're making a killing.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite. You two are okay. You guys are all right.
Yeah, it'll do.
I come around for the boring conversation and then I go shoot heroin and pass out all night. So we'll check out on that. We'll check back tomorrow with some more stuff, let you know how the truck's doing and everything. And Just like John G says, stay sexy, bitches, right?
Right?
What else you guys say?
Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and keep it between the ditches, bitches.
I was just gonna say queef. Queef it between the ditches, bitches, and they queef between your ditches, right?
You'd have more people if you changed it to Selena's Pub.
Yeah, what is up with Willie, anyways? What's up, Stan? You just missed out, homie.
Yeah, we're done.
We're done,
son.
son.
We're out.
I saw your text this morning too, so I didn't get back to you. Was it this morning or
yeah, this morning.
I lose track, man. Scratch and Sniff shows up. Oh, shit. So we'll check out on that, though. Sorry, Stan. Sorry you came in late, dude.
Yeah.
We're going to check out.
Better ring that bell next time you'll get notified.
Drink and make some dinner, I guess.
Yeah. Or just drink.
Or just drink. I mean, yeah, earlier I had a
Eat
chip.
some chips and dip for
Yeah, I
dinner.
had a chip earlier, so I guess I'm full. Besides,
Pork chop in there.
pork chop in every bottle.
Or can.
All right, so we're out on that. We'll, T's and P's.
Yeah, T's and
Steel
P's,
fist.
everybody.
Steel fist, no lube. Donkey punch. So, catch you tomorrow.
Yep.
Right?
Right.